Welcome back to Frequency Phoenix 555 for your daily message or massages. Big Cat. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard the plans Father God has set for you. Your light, Big Cat, is irritating their demons. They're at hockey sticks at dawn, tongue wrestling, tower moments going off in their craniums. Good morning, Alexis Holmes. Glad you could pop in. Who's here? Brown Chef Brown. Hello. Fist Bump. Glad you could turn up in your busy, busy day. The planetary energies today, darling dears. Venus moves from Sagittarius into the structured Capricorn. This marks a major shift in the way in which we view love and self-care. If the last few weeks have had you opening your heart to everyone, these vibes could remind you that it's important to be selective. Be selective, darling, with your energies. This is a great time. The Scorpio moon forms a harsh square to Jupiter to blast your psychic abilities. A great time to form a deeper connection with your higher self, Father God. Working on those psychic abilities, it's a muscle. You have to exercise them in order for them to grow. There is a connection between the Scorpio moon and Pluto, which will provide cosmic healing on a spiritual level, darling dear. Healing on the planet to a certain degree. Those that are open to it, those that are awake and aware. Mercury moves into Scorpio this evening, bringing depth and intensity to your conversations for the weeks to come, darling dear. You're looking for what? Quality over quantity, darling dear. You're wanting people that when you speak to them, they are feeding your mind. You're saying what? Yes, feeding your mind. Somebody who those that stretch your mind to go to deeper depths within yourself. You have to remember, if you're the biggest cat in the gang, it's time for you to what? Trot on, darling dear. Tonight, the Scorpio moon moves into Sagittarius, bringing an adventurous side, energy where you're wanting to what? Explore the new. This is a good time to mix up your routine, darling dear. Bring something in that's going to what? Put you on a whole different perspective. The next thing I want to talk about before we get into the tarot of it all, darling dears, is the peoples you need to be avoiding. Manipulative people is the first one, blood. You see, with these manipulative people, it's very hard to know what their true intentions are. But if you stand back and look with your third eye, look at a different perspective, darling dear. Who is being moved around this person? Who is coming off with the shorter end of the stick around this person? Who uses their emotions to bend your mind and how you view things, a situation? Another to avoid is what? The gossip mongers. Yes, baby. Merchants of slander, Jeremiah 9:4, on the balls of their feet. Always got a peccadillo or two because they've been what? Ear hustling. Why do they gossip? Some are just evil to their core. Some are just bored with their own lives. And some enjoy the shock factor when they're bringing these bones that they've added to your ears, your shell-like. Avoid them. Don't sit and listen. You're too busy, and you have to also remember when they're whispering these poison little anecdotes into your ears, darling dears. you are creating an attachment of a negative kind to yourself, lowering your energies. Don't listen. The next one is to avoid what? The criticizers. Them always have something for say about somebody or even you, criticizing your everything. And they're not going to what? They're not, some of them don't even just come right out and just tell you they think you're wasting your time or you're stupid. No, they're going to give you backhanded compliments with a big stab in the middle, darling dear. Criticizing everything. Law 10 of the 48 laws of power. Avoid immediately. The next to avoid is the self-absorbed. It's all about them. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody and you mention something that's going on in your shiznai? Then all of a sudden the conversation's back. It happened to them. It happened to their cousin. Oh, it happened to them, but oh my God, it was catastrophic. Self-absorbed. Wanting you to focus on what they've got going on. The next one you must avoid, and don't go around them. It's deeply infectious. What's that? The lazy ones. Lazy, darling dears. Some of them are so lazy in their domes. If you go into their bathroom, the toilet's got a brown ring. When you go into their kitchens, OMG. It's outrageous, darling dear. Outrageous, these lazy types. But most of them, when they leave their house, you would never believe what they left behind. They are what? Trash out from head to toe, looking fabulous. How someone keeps their home, darling dear. Tells you everything you need to know about them. The kind of domicile when you leave, you want to wipe your feet before you step onto the pavement. That's for everyone to walk on. Lazy with everything. Lazy about making decisions. Always stuck in another crisis. Wanting you to be what? Captain Save a Stupid Idiot. Overly negative people are the next ones you must avoid. It is infectious. It's a curse. From it. But they also do look for the tools to aid and abet their healing. The negative Nellies find something to be upset. If they're not complaining about their bills, they're complaining about their job. They're complaining about their manager. They're complaining how everybody is less than them. They're the baddest cat in the streets. But yet, they sit in that negative mire, trying to draw you in. Bring of the darkness, the scourge for sure. The final one that I could not leave behind. The envious, the jealous ones. With their children of the corn eye and their mouth-breathing ways. When they look at what you've got going on, their eyes, trust and believe, is always at half-mast. Yes, baby, half-shut eyes. So they can lean back their head, so they can lean down their shitty nose and look and see what you're doing. They are so jealous, they can't breathe. And from that jealousy, what do? They start taking note. They get their echopraxic on. Psychological disorder, you know. Yeah. Hey, Sheila Smallwood. Glad you could pop in, Venus Taurus. Keshi Washington. Robert Vigmar. Hello. Hello, everybody. I managed to set up my, oh God, just a second, guys. Having a major, a minor tech. Oh, here it goes. I managed to set up my, my airbook so that I can see the live, because leaning forward and squinting at the screen, right, it's not working for me, blood. It's making me feel like I need to upgrade my spectacles of truth. They'd be as thick as milk bottle bottoms if I carry on like that. So I thought, let me set it up and sort it out. Anyway, hey, Detroit doll, glad you could pop in. The envious ones, darling, they're the mouth breathers, the fresh shit shining in the sunlight, the ones, right, that have you as a victim of hate from the gate. So many energies that you have to circumvent on a daily basis in order to what? Get to that platform of peace. Because in peace is guidance, darling dear. I hope you've been writing down your dreams. We've had the energy of Pluto, darling dear, and Uranus, giving you what? Positive, future forward, telling you things that you need to understand. When you write down your dreams, you may think it's so random, but as days, weeks, and months go forward, it will unfold. I know some of you are hurting at this moment in time, still thinking about those you had to what? Get away from. You had to leave behind. In some cases, you had to chew off your proverbial foot. Some of you had to break your own hearts in order to move on. Not everyone is meant to go with you. You are only meant to take the lesson. The lesson. It's not about what you lost in them, darling dears. It's about what you find within yourself. Let's get some tarot on the tableau. Where's my shiznai? I moved everything around because I did a pick a card. Please hit the thumbs up button if you're enjoying the read. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I've got my hat ready. That was gifted to me. One of the gifts that the YouTube black creators gave me yesterday. Right? So when I'm going to get shady, you know I'm going to put my hat on. It's got a big eye on it, you know. Yes. I just rested here on Buddha, reminding myself to what? Respond and not react. Too busy getting great. Let's call in the energies of guidance and protection, darling dears. Take a deep breath and breathe your energies into the read. Hey, LaShawn Marshall. Glad you could pop in.
Did you get them? Get them, Raffaele.
Energy's up. Let's dive in, big cats. Let's dive in. We're going to push off immediately with a room today, I believe. Oh, you've got two, darling dear. And Apollo Santo. The first one I see is Bacana, the Empress. This is about what? Knowing your worth, darling dear. This is also about what? Putting more effort into your growth. Nurturing unto self. Some of you are parents, mothers or fathers, because you know gender is fluid in tarot. It also represents the numbers 12, 13, 14 and 15. The letter B, darling dears. This speaks about what? Your fertility, a new beginning. Somebody is pregnant at this moment in time, but somebody is thinking about their fertility, possibly feeling as though the clock is ticking. Let me tell you something, darling dear. Let the clock tick, because you will end up with what? The devil's strongest worker. If you pick wrong and then settle, know this. Hey, dark days will be ahead. The energy of the Empress. Lean in, big cat. Lean in is water and earth, as well as Venus energy, darling dears. This is about what? Abundance. Some of you are getting abundance on some level. This also speaks about possibly a new partner, somebody who's going to aid and abet a new beginning for you. This harmony that you're feeling, some of you at this moment in time, is because you've been what? Spending time working on your self-worth, your confidence is. This is also about what? Somebody's treating themselves to a spa, something that you haven't done before. Really pampering yourself today. Absolutely love it, darling dear. Venus Friday as well. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, good golly and gosh. Look what we also have. Dagaz. The Judgment, darling dear. In case you didn't hear at the back. Dagaz. Somebody's going through it, darling dear. This is about what? Your steps being divinely ordered. Also an encouragement for you to what? Keep going. Don't give up. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard what Father God Most High, Mother Isis has planned for you. Your table is set, darling dear. You're the empress of everything. First and foremost, yourself. Yes, baby. This is absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. Couldn't ask for a better arrangement. Represented by the letter J as well as the letter B, darling dears. This also speaks about a breakthrough. Somebody's having a breakthrough, a 10-10 moment today. Daggers is represented by the numbers 80, 81, 82, and 83. Somebody's also going to be what? Embarking on a new enterprise today. I'm feeling feminine products, or you are focusing on the female market. Body butters. I'm talking about full-on pampering. Dermablading. Wow, you're going full out, mate. Right. Let's get the energies around this read, darling dears. Base of the deck, in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. This is about you what? Understanding that you have to move silently. Number one, don't tell anyone anything. Right? Need to know bases, and half of them don't need to know. They're just flipping nosy and trying to what? Steal your energy and your ideas. Whomsoever's embarking on a new business or a new angle to their business today, it is definitely in the flow, and you are being what? Guided. We saw Judgment, a new beginning. It also speaks about what? Being liberated from a situation. Somebody's going through karma at this moment. Karma because of your transformation. Your light is irritating their demons. OMG! From the ashes, baby. Oh, love it. Posh clap. A fresh new way of living emerges. Higher perspective, darling dear. Knowing your worth. Look at all of that gorgeous orange. It's about your Sacral Chakra. Some of you have got your sexy back. Some of you are feeling too sexy for your shirt. Come through, right, said Fred. Posh clap. Yes. My music taste, right? I've got an eclectic taste. You know, I go over many genres. I might even pop up with what? A bit of heavy metal. The only one I know of, well, I know a few, is White Snake. In the heat of the night, I hear a wolfman honey knocking at my door. Yes, baby, don't let them in. This is your new beginning from the ashes. A transformation. Some of you are going to be traveling in this season. This is about you getting your trousseau together. Oh, so now I know what this is. Some of you are going to be purchasing your trousseau to take on your new travels. This is about you also reinventing yourself. Law 25 of the 48 laws of power, darling dear. The full-on transformation. Love it. I don't hate it. I love it. A fresh new way of doing things. Nancy Vasquez, glad you could pop in. Nancy is a writer, producer, and actress, darling dear. Nancy, put your new I believe it's called Moth. Put the link in the description box below so the other big cats can see how us cats get down in silence as we co-create in the name of Father, God, Mother, Isis. Show your works. Base of the deck. Listen, baby, I can always take infinite abundance. This is about you, what? Some celebrating with feminine energies. It's also about what? Parties, celebrations, invitations. A new beginning, darling dear. While others is trying to seek the abundance, you understand it's pouring into your life. Yeah, oh. This reminds me of the Knight of Wands, darling dear, but in this particular case, it says take action with your passions. This is about some of you are moving in directions that you never even believed 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, not even 6 months ago. You didn't believe you'd be in this position. This is about an adventure. The Knight of Wands also speaks about what? Starting a new job. Some of you are starting something new, which is the beginning of infinite abundance, darling dear. How you deliver your certain je ne sais quoi. The Wands also speaks about your passions and your efforts. It also is what's showing a direction. This, for argument's sake, I am saying this is West. West speaks about what your creativity is. It is represented by Archangel Raphael. Call on him at any time for guidance. It's also the Virgo energy, darling dear, the Hermit. So the job that you're embarking on, this means that you're going to be doing it solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. A new fresh start. And when you follow your dreams, your passions, the paycheck will follow you. Just focus on your goals. Take that first step. Don't allow anybody to take you to one side and bring clouds of confusion. You have to be free, darling dear, and your growth is really working. This is about what? The Sacral Chakra, as I was saying before, I got myself waylaid. Taurus energy as well as the energy of the Libra. This is about your emotions, darling dear. Nurturing unto yourself. You're looking more attractive. You're looking younger. You're doing your Benjamina or Benjamin buttons. This also speaks about work out, work ethic, working on yourself from the inside out. Moving forward, never backwards, in the words of Big Cat and Abraham Lincoln. Push, clap. Right. We're gonna have a quick look. Oh, that fell out by itself, so that definitely is a message. What exactly is irritating you about the Big Cat at Mmmmhmmm? Okay then, because you're not having it, blood. You speak your truth. You've been through a thing or two about a thing or two. The Queen of Swords could be somebody who's divorced, a widow, someone who's separated themselves from a situation where they felt they was dealing with bottom feeders, or somebody who was up in their cranium. This is about knowing yourself, understanding you are intelligent, and you are able to solve any issue coming towards you at this moment in time. Queen of Swords, darling dear's leaning Big Cat is what? Air, as well as water energy. This is about you being organized at this moment in time, gaining a new perspective, spiritual downloads, a quick thinker. I'm also getting the air that you're being more blunt. I had to be blunt yesterday. I did. Because this person, I've been speaking to them for a while. No, it's not relationship wise, it's one of my nephews. I've been telling him for a while he's extremely talented and he's always coming back with issues around his work. He knows that he can cut out there and go and build his own business. He's got the skills. I'm not even making it up. He is absolutely fabulous at what he does. But all he wants to do is complain about the work. And this has been going on every year. He's giving it another year. So yesterday I'd had my fill. Hockey sticks at dawn. I said, listen, blood, right? I don't care about your bald-headed employer. What about you? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep taking that shit? Or are you gonna take your shiznai on the road into the undergrowth? I told him, look, don't call me back with none of this shiznai again. I've told you in peace, I've told you in war. Now I'm telling you what? 2 of these, 1 of those. AKA love and light. Don't take on nobody else's shiznai. That is also a scourge and a bringer of the darkness. They just want you as what? A sounding board. To agree with them that yes, you're going through drudgery. Yes, you can do better. But you know what? That energy you must put into yourself, big cat. Be wise with whom you share your energy to. Everyone must be interviewed. They can't tell you whatever they want to tell. Look at this shiznai. Queen of Wands on its face. 2 queens on the table talks about moving ahead, right? With a friendship. Some of you was thinking of moving ahead with a new female friend. Baby, you better cut that bitch off, mate. This is a backstabber to the 10th power. Jelly Bogelly. They're jealous of your strength. They're jealous of your quick, what? Your wit. Some of you are quick-witted. You are slick with the tongue. But you are what? Classy with that shiz. They're jealous of you. And they hate your guts, darling. They're bitter and twisted. This person is what? A Jezebel spirit. Some of them are upset with the fact that you're celibate. You're not allowing yourself to be pulled about like taffy, right? Roadkill. They're upset that you managed to cut everything off, including your libido, as you focused on bringing true structure to your life. There is a feminine energy around you at this moment in time, big cat, that hates your guts. The Queen of Wands on its face is also what? The Mistress card. The one that wears their what? Panani Ofatum in the air. Like a gang sign. This person is jealous of your flair, your poise. This person has done many things to take you off your trolley, mate. Have you barking at passing cars, right? And buying into what? The monkey show, the melee of F shit that they was trying to draw you down. This is about you what? Stepping away from a situation, not being not verbally engaging. You have to understand, big cat, you are royal lineage. Yes, I said it. Just accept it. It's fact. Why? Because you're here. You're here for a reason. Not everybody gets to hear my messages. And some that hear do not have the ears to hear. My messages are timeless. Whomsoever tried to cross you or bring you possibly into a throuple or a quadruple, it didn't work, darling dear. You know your worth. We have the Empress on the table. We have the Queen of Swords on the table. Should the High Priestess turn up, it shows that you are that bitch or garçon in this season, darling dear. Obviously, we've got to read up on both. Thank you very much for the super chat, Nancy Vasquez. Hey, Kathy Dillman and Erica Hicks, glad you could pop in. Fist bump, glad to see you all. And now I can see the comments clearly. Nothing like the technology of the age of Aquarius, darling dear. Get into it, I told you. There is $2.3 trillion on the tableau between now and 2026. For being online, getting your creativities out there in what, even if you're a pianist, get your music online, darling dear. Start that YouTube channel until you put your hand on it. It's always going to be a task. Common sense is not common, and you have it as a possible field, darling. Your flip-flop is straight. You are serving Queen of Swords. Someone is jealous, embittered. This person is lying and spying. Full-on children of the corn. Tree sloth with algae in their fur. My one's on its face always talks about an STD of the mind, body, or soul. Don't you know? As I sip my mocha. Excuse me 1 minute, dears. I have to call in for more. Let me get one of the progeny onto it. Jay? Mama? Yeah? Would you please make me a cup of coffee? Snap. Come on then. Sorry about that. I had to get one of the progeny in to get the... Look, I went outside in my Jimmy Jams and guess what? Imagine. Great minds think alike. Body doubles. Love it. Twin of it all. See you soon. I'm telling you. Anyhow. Yes, baby. That was the baby cat, the kitten. Right. Deaf to a situation, unable to transform, darling dears. This Queen of Wands, they're stuck in a situation. They try to echopraxic their way to try and copy out what you did. Right? And because they can't copy it, they're trying to what? Poo-poo on it. They're lying and spying, spreading that gossip. Merchant of slander. If you've been feeling a bit of heavy energy around you, it's them, darling dear. But no weapon formed against the big cat shall prosper. Why? You're the Queen of Swords. You already knew it intuitively, where all that bad juju, that bad energy was coming from. It was outside of yourself. The Queen of Swords is what? Not afraid to look at the person in the mirror. This is about you having done the work within. This is why the confusion is behind you, darling dear. It's off to the side somewhere. Why? Your higher mind. This is about you taking the time to contemplate every step you take. I'm so getting signing of a contract, a new beginning, something changing. Something significant is going to change for you today, Big Cat, on this Venus Friday. In the name of the Most High Father, God, Mother Isis, so be it, Moat. I just feel, I have to give it a posh clap. This energy, it just feels different. Abundance, infinite abundance. This is talking about generational wealth. Something is going to be signed, sealed, and delivered. We have the energy of judgment. Your steps being divinely ordered. If you was waiting for a sign, well, 10-10, it's here, darling dear. The breakthrough, the difference is here. Why? You're saying why? Because you're the Queen of Swords, blood. And you're serving Empress. Knowing your worth. This is about what? Settling. You're not settling for nothing. Because you know that you deserve everything. This is about what? Being focused. The Queen of Swords is focused. But right next to the Empress, this is also about what? Don't give up. Keep up whatever efforts you've been making towards this new beginning, this breakthrough. You may have been feeling discouraged over the past few months, few weeks, few days. Don't give up. You have to remember, eyes have not seen, ear have not heard the plans that Father God has for you, darling dears. Oh, absolutely love that. What's underneath that? The Ace of Swords, because it's the true proof. Pardon me, that was a spiritual belch. Excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. Pinkies up, because I speaks the true proof. As I was saying, this goes to Two of Swords. Lean in, Big Cat. Lean in. This is about you what? Having had to have made difficult choices. This is about you being guarded. Why? Because you had to be indifferent, emotionally indifferent to situations. If it was a third party situation, you had to be indifferent. If it was a work situation, you had to be indifferent. I do believe some of you are breaking away from that contract today. If you are bound to someone else, earning the money for them, putting in all that effort, you're realizing your worth today. And this is about striking out on your own. Thank you, darling dear. Following your passion. Oh, I got more than a half a cup. Guys, Karma and more usually comes with a half a cup.
Because you never drink it all.
I do. It takes a while. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right. Two of Swords. Oh, I picked it up and it's in the reverse. Queen of Swords. This person is what? Bitchcraft personified. And that's the truth. Somebody's twisted in their cranium. They're feeling embittered. They're feeling iced out of a situation. This person is what? A skin-peeling liar. That will have Mother Teresa suiting up, fresh shit shining in the sunlight. Someone who what? Proverbs 26:11, as a fool returns to their folly, a dog will return to their vomit. They will lie on you, right? Hate your guts from a distance and come back and be the same person. Coming with the what? Confusion and lies, subterfuge, and bull swanky. Yes. Lean in, big cat. Lean in. Two of Swords is the Libra as well as the Moon energy. This is about you what? Making major decisions. And as you what? Construct this new life for yourself. This new life filled with infinite abundance. Abundance comes on many levels. That was really creeping up on me like a pair of ill-fitted knickers, mate. I'm telling you, there's no pause or chill factor with the adverts, but I leave them in because sometimes they come through with a message, a massage. As I was saying, difficult choice had to be made. You chose you. Let me give these cards a good shifting. Let's split the deck. You chose you. Somebody's watching you big time. This is the King of Swords. It could either be a helpmate or a romantic partner. This is a union, darling dear. This is Three of Swords on its face, darling dear. Unbreak my heart. Somebody's gathering intel. This person is also what? Gathering the courage to approach you, big cat. It could be a business partnership. Somebody's loving your ideas. They're seeing that you're unique and innovative, forward thinking. This could be in the form of a new contract. I'm telling you. Hit me up in the comments. Someone or someone's is about to have a significant breakthrough, darling dear. This is what? The universe sending in a helpmate, support, a sponsorship, a benefactor. Some of you are about to what? Get the notification by the email or the snail mail that you got that job. This is a promotion. This is also what? Your energies, your information getting out there, finally catching the fade that you truly deserve. This is about you being paid for your hard work. Somebody's definitely checking out your life. This person's highly intelligent. They have their own thing going on, darling dear. Whether they're a white-collar worker or a blue-collared worker, this person is what? Determined. They're highly intelligent. They know how to get to their skrill out. This is a king, darling dear, not a page. This is a new beginning. This is also about you standing in your authority. I'm hearing somebody working for the government, a government position, police, immigration, could be anything like that. Somebody's about to get a promotion. Head and shoulders above others. It's going to create a lot of jealousy. We see the judgment, but this is going to create only karma for themselves. somebody who's stagnant in a job position that they've been trying to move on from, somebody who's watching your what? Your rise. It seems as though it's happening overnight. It didn't happen overnight. You're the Queen of Swords, blood. You've been planning, doing the Wendy Williams, Law 29 of the 48 Laws of Power. And on the topic of Wendy Williams, let me just quickly sip this mocha. You know what? Everybody's saying, oh, poor Wendy. Wendy's suffering because of Kelvin and Shereen. Wendy ain't suffering, blood. Wendy wants to live out the rest of her life. Wendy wants to leave her show on a high. There's a lot of controversy around it. Yes, there is. But Wendy's, who is going off their trolley and is going to purchase a what? How much? Is it $4 million? $4 million home? Who's going to do that? Who doesn't know what's going on? Wendy knows exactly what's going on. She's planning all the way to the end. Look how she planned her divorce. Wendy is not stupid, darling dears. And let me tell you something, right, which I know to be true. Every penny that that man gets from Wendy Williams is a cursed note. Know this. There's some levels of betrayal that you get the karma, and Sharina will deliver it unto Kelvin. Trust and believe. Wendy Williams knows exactly what's going on. Wendy Williams is professor of the puzzle. She did not get to that level, right, in her career by telling out every step she's about to take. No. Fist bump, Wendy. I see you. The Queen of Swords, darling dear. Wendy Williams knows what she's doing. She's what? She's legally sane, blood. She's trying to what? Get out of the contract that she's in. She wants to leave as the queen. The queen of what? The truth, her truth, whatever that was. Wendy didn't intend to do her show forever. Wendy intended to leave on a high note, but the Jezebel spirit had to come through because they was pregnant. Tree sloth. Sex magic. Jezebel spirit. The way the read is turning today, leaning big cats, I believe this is going to be a long one. Get your mochas, get your popcorns. Those people think that they won against when they haven't won, you know. Wendy has a peccadillo to slide on through them. Trust and believe. Right. What about this tree sloth? This back, front, neck stabbing snake. This one that uses sex magic. Whatever they was hoping for, they're juggling and struggling, darling dear. It's not really working for them. Did I not say karma knows their address? Two of Pentacles in the upright. This person is going through, how can I put it, a block pocket of status at this moment in time. The money's not really working. It's not working for them, and in the least, I might add. Juggling and struggling, looking for something to, they're looking for something to come in, a new avenue, a new direction. Feeling stuck with a decision that they've made. Where's my... Let me get a deeper insight into this. What's this? Oh, I told you, blessing blocker, they're living with what they created. They was trying to send you that energy. This fell on your cards. Hey! Whatever they was trying to send, they lose, darling dear. right? They were using, trying to drain your energy. They was trying to be you, darling. They're echopraxic. They was getting their symbol on one of their multiple personalities, and it's not working for them. There's a lot of them out there. Some of you are feeling guarded about your intel, your work, your productivity. You're worried about those that are stop worrying about them. They'll never be you. They are not unique, right? They're not original. Blessing blocker, and they're blocking their own blessings, right? As they're trying to use on your energies, draw on your creativities, they're gonna continue to lose. What of this new beginning? Something that you've been focused on, right? Out in the cold is in the reverse. This is breakthrough, darling dear. It's about to hot up. Whatever it is that you're focused on, big cat, this new job, some adventure that you planned, this is going to create a full-on transformation in your life. I'm talking from going from paycheck to unable to spend that shit. Something is about to take off for you in a significant way today. What did I say? Your hard efforts are paying off, darling dear. You understood that you don't go to Father, God, Mother, Isis, the universe, and say, I need, can I have? You've learned to say, what? What can I give? What can I give? What you've been given, darling dear, you're getting back. Dream big. Absolutely lovely.
Peanut butter. Packed full of flavor with 0.
Peanut butter? I like my peanut butter to be crunchy, mate. I like a bite in it. Best next step for the big cat. Oh, what's this? This is boss mode. Whatever you've been working on, darling dear, you see the scales of justice, Libra, equilibrium, balance, boomerang effect. You're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to give on to others. This is about being a humanitarian. Some of you have been giving out advice. This goes to what? 7 of Pentacles, darling dear. Reaping what you sowed. This is why it's so important for you to not give up. Keep creating that content. Get that book written, right? Looking for what? Backers, sponsors, bank loans, whatever it is. Don't give up on your dreams. Dream big and focus. Keep moving forward, because you are about to be the big cheese, the big I am, the big cat. Oh, wow. Absolutely love that. Base of the deck, I told you. A new beginning, a new chapter, a fresh start, darling dear. Salvation.com, the world card, Earth and Saturn energy, as well as fixed signs of Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Ending a cycle that was brought with skullduggery. This is a backfront neck stabbing stake. This person was never your friend. This person wasn't your friend to your back. Hypercritical to your face. Wanting everything that you got. This is a Debbie Downer. This is someone who's clinically depressed, darling dears. But did nothing to what? Ease that depression. They live with it, darling. They live with it. This is why they must be avoided, right? World card. This is ending a situation because what? Whomsoever that person was in your life, they destabilized your structure. They didn't come to build with you, darling dear. They came with a knife to stab, stab, and stab again. A highly spiritual number on its face. Whatever they tried to do with you is not working, darling dear. This is about soul ties being cut. They can't get at you on an energetic level. Where it matters the most, darling dear, your energies are protected at all times. Love it. Posh, clap. Base of the deck. This is about what? Conserving your energies, right? Not going out there and arguing with a bottom feeder. No. It's also about some of you are becoming hoarders. This is about the Pentacles need to what? Be invested. Don't just keep them. Invest multiple streams of income, buying and selling of properties. Some of you are going to be moving your domiciles, a new energy. Something big is about to kick off for you today, big cat. Know this. That leap of faith that you consciously took, right? Some say that the King of Swords is also represented by the God card in Tarot. This is about being backed by the unseen, darling dear. A new beginning, unbreak your heart, darling dear. This is gladness.com. Love it. Love it. New perspective. No longer sacrificing yourself to situations that are below your spiritual pay grade. The Hangman. This also speaks about what? Someone being imprisoned mentally by what you've got going on because they're spying with their mouth breathing ways. Still spying. This is the spying, right? While you've what? You're blindfolded. Blindfolded to what they've got going on. You chose to mentally cut yourself out of a situation that you felt indebted to, imprisoned by. As I said, some of you, it was a third-party situation, darling. Yeah. This person, if it was a friend, they wanted to break down your home. This Queen of Wands, if they're a parent, they're nobody's parent. This person left their own home, where they've got their own family, to come and break down yours. They thought you'd fight over that bottom feeder. This also looked like the legal team, darling there. The Queen of Swords divorces herself from situations. Whether you left them or they left you, it was the best thing that could have ever happened to you. Your light is irritating their demons. Excelente. Keep going, I say. Double down on the God card. Spiritually guided. This is about your boundaries, darling dear. Been erected. You can't be what? Caught by the same what? Ponzi scheme. Again. Let's get some more messages. Right, presented today, we've got the Two of Pentacles. Again, two different decks, darling dear. This is about what? Karma, being adaptable. This is about you what? Prioritizing your life. This is why Spirit is giving you what? Balance, equilibrium. Today, big cat. This is about you what? Being solo dolo, like the girls on the pole. You've been able to prioritize your life. Bills have been paid. In fact, you don't even focus on that. Smooth sailing ahead. Why? Subconsciously pouring away what no longer serves you. Hey! What did I say? You, big cat, are about to reap what you sowed. Your hard efforts. This is Skrilla.com. 9 of Pentacles. Well-deserved rewards, accolades, achievements, a change in your health. Some of you have changed your health routine, working out. Pentacle is about your mental, physical, all sorts of health. Some of you are getting what? A green light. I'm hearing cholesterol, blood pressure. Listen, it's good now. Whomsoever chose to be solo dolo, you did the right thing, darling dear. You earned your health back. Love it. Skrilla.com. This is about you what? Some of you took time and you was working on multiple projects, but this is about you what? Being focused on one that has come up with multiple streams. We also have the 7 of Wands. This is 2 sevens on the tableau, darling dears. This speaks about what? Light-hearted fun. two sevens, light-hearted fun. This is about you standing out. We already saw the King of Swords. Someone checking out your lines, darling dear. Like attracting like. Someone who is highly intelligent. This is what they're seeing you like. This is also what you stand in your ground. Because as you continue to rise, darling dear, and your spirit, your light irritates their demons. Some of them would dare come back from the dead. The full-on Lazarus, straight from the pet cemetery, mate. Empty vessel filled with what? Skullduggery. They'll be coming back for a donation, a helpmate. Those, right, that didn't help you, that watched while you fell, but as a big cat you fell on your back, looked up and got up. Seven of Wands. This is also about you having to be defensive against some at this moment in time. Block, partake, blocking them on your everything. This also speaks about what? Some of you have got a stalker on your tail. This person is stalking your social media. The Wands is about your foundation. This person is watching your home as well. Somebody's feeling extremely nervous at this moment in time in there because this person drives by regular and they use different vehicles. Stand your ground, darling dear. I'd go and get the popo involved, right? What do they have? Those ring bell door cameras? You can get them for cheap now. Install it. Get the surveillance. See what's going on. It's about the evidence of it all, darling dear. Because whomsoever's doing that stalking, they're about to come up a cropper, scuppered, plundered, pillaged, and looted by judgment itself. The boomerang effect of it all, darling dears. They're going to what? Spy on the wrong one. What did I say? Whatever you've been focusing on, darling dear. This goes to 10 of Pentacles. Generational wealth, true loyalty. If it's marriage that you seek, a partnership, business partnership, this is the long-term thing. The what? Infinite abundance of it all, darling dears. This job, this new beginning that you've co-created for yourself. This is about loyal benefactors, loyal patrons. Online, darling dear. Get it out there. I told you, $2.3 trillion is on the tableau for the creativities online. You don't want some of that pie, big cat. You don't. Well, if you don't, click off, mate. This also speaks about good news. Something's coming towards you at a fast pace. I told you today is what? Set it off day. You've gone from the 7 to the 8 of Wands. Steps being divinely ordered, right? Growth and abundance. Creating tower moments. Somebody's not happy, mate. Them don't love what's going on for you. They've seen you what? Look at this shit. I can't make it up. They see you made a choice, darling dear. You had two choices. To stay in the mire, right? And shut up, or become the Queen of Swords. Not having it, mate. Whomsoever, look, I can't make it up. This person is immature. There could be as what? One progeny, possibly two, because there's a lot of juggling going on. Juggling of finances involved in this situation. Whomsoever it is, they're bitter, spying, and telling lies. They're a teller of tall tales, a wee willy winky, full on Pinocchio. Because you didn't stay in that situation. Tower moments for them. Some of them are having the tower moment with the fact that you managed to what? Stand alone. And you're doing fabulously well. You've got peace of mind, you've got strength. You left in two different shoes, possibly on your elbows in the dead of night, darling dear. Pissing yourself. Is that a line of pee? Yes, you were scared. But you stood your ground. You continue to focus. Continue to focus. You big cat, are their karma. Some people say, oh, you mustn't celebrate when someone gets their karma. Bullshit, I call. I'm not saying celebrate. I told you what to do. Divine, and he said divine feminine. Divine feminine, divine masculine. I told you, when they get their karma, you must do what? And keep it pushing. Oh my God, she made the right mocha today, the right consistency of coffee and the chocolate, and wow, she's grown up. Absolutely. Listen, usually she's not shy with the extra coffee, and I'm like this. Yeah, anyhow, like I said, tower moments, mate. They're going through it, right? As you turned your back, co-created, and judgment is afoot, right? Passionate new beginning, a new younger lover. Or you're younger than them, there will definitely be an age difference. This is what divine steps. I told you the plans you made. You had to turn your back on them. Two of Wands, darling dear. Turn it back. Become the Queen of Swords. You had to become the Ice Queen, because the darts, the hate, the malice, the spite, that was aimed at you. It was coming in at a hot trot. You felt like you was being beaten on a regular basis. And them there flying monkeys, they love to come with the intel. You had a choice, big cat. Cut out all of that immature energy that likes to pop off and argue. Nothing like having somebody around you that's beating you down in your cranium. Why? Because they're insecure, darling dear. Some of you was in that situation because what of the sex, darling dear? You mistook it for true love. Let me tell you something. There's no amount of cocky in this world that will have me settling for any shiznai again, blood. I would rather spend all of my pentacales on love, honey, Adam and Eve, what's that, bedroom candy, and sort myself out than put myself through that again. Just saying. Hashtag. Hey, this is about what? Them spying. They can't believe that the wheel has turned in your favor. This is Archangel Michael in the background, darling dear. You are their judgment. I told you, look at the Ace of Wands. You are their judgment. I repeat, you are their judgment. This is why you haven't got the time, darling dear, to be sitting and focusing on things that are behind you. This is past energy. You blew that bitch up. Bombs over Baghdad. Come through. Outcast. Posh. Clap. Bombs over. You blew up a situation. You got tired of being taken they weren't even taking the piss. They was taking a shit in your life, darling dears. Let's just get it out there. Moved away from that situation. You're moving on to what? Generational wealth. This is building a new foundation, a new company. Something is about to kick off today in your life. Full-on transformation. Not going back to the old. No longer settling for the person that you were. Knowing your worth, and you can co-create whatever you want. This is growth, darling dear. From the inside out. King of Wands, the Chariot, and the World card, darling dears. This is about what? Being a free spirit, moving forward. Some of you are moving forward with a spiritual practice. This is a new beginning, a fresh start for you. Again, the King of Wands in the Chariot talks about what? Travel. We see the World card. Some of you will be doing what? World travel over the next few days. King of Wands also speaks about being spontaneous. This is going to be, this is travel that was unplanned. But we already saw the Eight of Wands. You've got incoming messages. Some kind of a contract is about to be signed today, darling dears. Some of you are what? Signing the contract of getting a new vehicle. So you can what? Square yourself and your progeny around. Some of you are closing the book finally closing the book on a situation that you needed to be gone from for a long time. All of this movement card, they do say that somebody being abused takes up to 7 times to leave a situation. Finally putting it behind you. Now you have to get past the what? The mental of it all, darling dears. This is about you what? Going for your ancestral team. Listening to your spiritual downloads. This is also what? Some of you are finding that your words, you're extremely charismatic, innovative, unique, darling dear. Your words are going to go worldwide. This is about being viral, darling dear. Somebody's about to kick it off in a big way. Empress, infinite abundance, a full-on transformation in your what? Your wallet, your pocketbook, your handbag, your purse, darling dear. From the ashes. 128 in the chat. Please hit the thumbs up button, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Hey, Melissa Allen. What you're saying? It's your son's birthday. Happy birthday, right? And my condolences for the loss of your father. My condolences. Well, you already saw the Queen of Wands energy on its face, darling dear. This is somebody who's jealous and a liar and a full-on bitch. You already know this. You know this, Melissa. Somebody that likes to tongue wrestle and hockey sticks of doom, darling dear. Why are they doing it? Because they're jealous of you. Right, let's move on. Who else is here? Bex and Effects. Hello. Hey, Jeanette. Glad you could pop in. Fist bump. Glad to see you. I managed to set it up so I could see the live stream within the live. Because I was feeling like I needed some thicker glasses, blood. Hey, the Hermit has popped in. Enlightened Gem 333. Hello. Glad you could pop in, darling dear. KM, I see you. Mother Angel, Danielle Kind. Hello. Baby 3. Let's get another deck. I don't know. I just feel like I need to keep pulling. What's going on, darling dears? What's going on? Messages are aplenty today. Oh, that one definitely had to come out. This one tried to flash up. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. Right? Oh, somebody, right, is feeling vulnerable and left out in the cold. This person was easily tempted. This also speaks about bad health. This also speaks about what? Somebody trying to block somebody from their skrilla, darling dear. Trying to use subterfuge and bull swanky. They're trying to tempt you into what? Something small. A smaller share of something. Somebody's being tricked. Going for a big hardship, feeling abandoned and insecure. This person was definitely tempted into a situation that it was what? Below their spiritual pay grade. We're seeing the energy of Mercury as well as Taurus, as well as Leo. Strength card on its face. This person also what? Has addictions. They're also an abuser, extremely petty, and a liar. Good God, a petty liar. This also speaks about what? Somebody who definitely made an effort to destroy a relationship. They're getting their karma. It knows their address. Base of the deck. And it's hitting them in their wallet. Hey, this talks about what? destabilization, displacement. Someone's been told to what? Fetch the black bag's blood. Yes. It's created a health issue. This is talking about the itchy and scratchy show. Someone forgot that they had a whole family with children, right? And went out there. And now they're being told to what? 2 of these and 1 of those. They've got to leave. This is also a working environment. Somebody stole some kind of information, took some money out of the kitty. A financial officer. This person was easily, I'm getting that they've changed some records, financial records in a situation to get themselves out of a tight spot. Easily tempted. What's going to happen with that? Well, they're going to be crying like a full-on Mitch mate. Whomsoever had their fingers in their employer's cookie jar or tried to remove somebody's finances from them, they're going to be crying like a full-on Mitch mate. Yes, baby. Blood on the dance floor. Divine is telling you to what? Cut off all your emotions. Be cold and clinical with them. We've seen the Queen of Swords come out so many times during this read. Don't feel sorry for them. Take them to court. Let's clarify these ones here. What's this temptation and strength card in the reverse? Yeah. If it was a family environment, this person was tempted to give to others. They thought they was the big cheese. They thought they was going to get away with it. Now they're out in the cold. The strength card on its face also speaks about addictions, darling dear. Somebody took the money to feed into their addictions, whether it was for clothes, sex, something online, darling dears. They've been using the money to pay into their darker, their lower natures. Hey, what did I say? The unsatisfied eyes online, right? Doing all of this dark shit that is not emotionally fulfilling, right? Putting all of their skrilla towards looking at hoes online. Good golly gosh, this person is a liar. And they are quick to engage. They love the attention of it all. They're sneaky blood. Sneaky. Let me tell you something. Sneaky. This is the person that would have you what? On eggshells, right? They are extremely abusive. An abuser, a liar. They like to argue. They like to fight, darling dear. They like to emotionally manipulate situations. This person also what? Likes to perpetrate. They're going through a better shiznai than they actually are. They are brock pocketers, darling dear. Mentally-twisted.com. Easily tempted with the unsatisfied eyes. They've gone onto a situation where there's no stable foundation, where they're in a position now that they simply have to give to many. Them happy do it. Yes. Whatever they was tempted away from, with their dick dealing on mattress backing ways, darling dear. It's not a happy environment that they've gone to. They left you out in the cold. If you have progeny, they couldn't give 2 figs if you went to live off the fat of the land, displaced from your home. This is the type of person that you can't call on help even if you've got the children. They didn't care. They cut the children's money, right? So that they could give to many others or give to another, darling dear, which was a full-on bad business deal on every level. Yeah, they didn't want to give to the bambinos, guys. They wanted your children to live off the fat of the land, yippee-ki-yay and all that. Created a lot of insecurity within the progeny. Created a lot of what? That abandoned feeling. progeny is feeling abandoned. Feeling abandoned. You need to speak to your progeny, darling dear. At this moment in time, they're feeling mentally entrapped by the situation. They know that it's the money that is being denied by the other parent. They know. They're entrapped. They're trying to weigh up their loyalty to that parent, to the hard, cold truth, the hardships that they're actually going through. Because this person is trying to control the bag, darling dear. Judgment knows their address. Know this. Speak to your progeny. Some of them are so tied up and depressed at this moment in time, mentally tied up. This is about you sitting down and breaking it down, trying to get to the core. Mental health is the strength, darling dear. Pay attention to your progeny and their actions, how they're moving. Imprisoned by their thoughts, by a bottom feeder that is what? Lacks accountability. Emotionally draining, manipulative. This person with the unsatisfied eyes. Base of the deck, Wheel of Fortune, Karma knows their address. And as the wheel turns, completion of a situation, you're strong, mentally moved on from the situation. This is also about you and your progeny going to what? Calmer waters, darling dear. Nothing like the fates at your back, right? And your strength of character. Continue to raise your vibration. Don't allow what they did to pull you off your flip-flop. This is about you, what? Calming your progeny's mind. You need to speak to them. Children ain't like the children that were children when I was a child. I know it was a long time ago. And don't you dare ask me if dinosaurs... That's what Karma Amor asked me one time. Was dinosaurs around when you was little? Did they have cars? What kind of lizard? What in the Dorian Gray is she talking about? Listen. 144 in the chat. Chosen. Blessed and highly favored. Glad you could pop in. Hey, Jamaica Morgan. Glad you could pop in. Dawn Land. Fist Bomb 144. Blessed and highly favored. This is the season where you what? Have to take your progeny by the reins. I know they're not horses, but you know, proverbial, this metaphor. Come in, lean in, big cat. You're going to have to show them strength. Strength like no other. You are shaping their young minds. And you can't shape it what? With anger and fighting. You have to use your intellect. You have to call on Father God Most High. You have to pray over your progeny, darling dear. Because snakes and skullduggery and backstabbing is afoot. You have to remember, there are people out there that are prepared to what? See that your child has no backative, and they will entrap their minds, lead them into hardships that their arse can't get them out. I told my son, right, I'm going to give you freedom to go out there and, you know, go out with your friends and this and that. But you have to remember, my help only goes so far. If you go and do something that's above your pay grade and mine, I can't even call on your behalf. This is why I tell them many times, either walk solo or know your friends. Because a lot of friends cause grown problems. Grown problems, guys. This is a time for you to what? Calm their fears, darling dear. You have to use your intellect, call God into the situation. Because they will turn around, they will change. But you have to be the leader in their life. And I don't mean a dictator. This is about understanding, darling dear. Understanding. Mentally showing them how to move on from situations that don't serve them. Some of them, some of you are gonna have to be getting what? Counseling for your progeny. Some people are so mean. They'll be like, oh, it costs. Listen, their mental health. There is no coinage you can put on that. And you have to remember your progeny is your representatives going forward. Mental health, darling dears. Look at their mental health. Somebody's gonna have to give unto Caesar what is due unto Caesar. Skrilla.com. This talks about debt. Brock Pocketers, buddy. Have you got a dime? Somebody's going to Morocco? What for? I heard that there's Moroccans in Morocco. Yes. Hey! Misty Dempsey. Glad you could pop in, darling. I can see you all now properly. Misty, you say your children are geniuses? Well, look who they're in company of. You understand? Whatever you did, you transformed their life and gave them the wind beneath their wings. Hey, who's that? Julio Ortiz? Glad you could pop in. I can see what I should have done this so long ago, so that I can see whom is there. We can properly, get up and close. Right. This is about removing yourself from a situation or somebody having to give unto Caesar. What is due unto Caesar? 4 of Pentacles on its face. This talks about somebody's health. Their mental health is not quite stable. Maybe they've been told to fetch the black bags. A situation is not working out for them. This looks like blood on the dance floor, darling dears. Crying like a full-on Mitch. Unable to move on from a situation emotionally. Why? Or even physically, because they don't have it. And they're looking for a donation. 4 of Pentacles on its face is Capricorn as well as the Sun energy, darling dear. This was a controlling partner in your life. They've been overspending, giving unto others. I told you. They've been giving unto others and them don't have it. Somebody got up close and personal with them pocket. Yes. What about this destabilized foundation, displaced? Somebody's about to be what? Evicted from their home. They've got the papers. We saw the Queen of Swords. Judgment is afoot, right? Goes on the 10 of Pentacles. They should have been more loyal. This person wasn't loyal. What did I say? Big Cat, I told you. If the High Priestess comes out next, you are that bitch or that garçon in this season. The Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the High Priestess. Let me tell you something. New levels, new devils. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Responsibilities, darling dears. This is about you, what? Buffing up that third eye. Boaz and Jashin, the 2 pillars of wisdom, as seen outside King Solomon's temple in the Book of Kings, darling dear. Completion and beginning. This is about having the file, darling dear, the answers going within. This is about you, what? Paying attention. New levels, new devils. Those that come with an agenda. I told you the manipulation of it all. Pay attention to the self-indulgent, right? This is about you knowing from inside, the inside, when the truly loyal approach you. Why? Discernment, darling dears. You've got a file. In fact, an encyclopedia worth of red flags. And once you see a red flag, you get your Maya Angelou on. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them, lad. Hey. Listen, otherwise you'll be barking at passing cars, daring to come out your house looking like the crypt keeper, right? Wearing the latest fashion. What's that? The Quasimodo look. Hey, ain't got no time for that. This also speaks about what somebody's hand gonna have to give unto Caesar what's due unto Caesar. This is generational wealth, darling dear. This is also Skrilla.com. If someone owes you money, some kind of contract is about to go in your way. This person renegated it on a contract. What's that round their neck? Listen, the Chiron. This is about you mentally healing yourself from a situation, knowing that what they couldn't come with you. You were sleeping with the enemy. This was a fake friend, jealous of your everything. They wanted you to lose it all. But what they wanted for you is happening to them. Base of the deck. Because you had choices, blood. And you knew that you had choices. You could stay on this same hamster wheel, the same shiznai, day in, day out, doing the same thing with the same temporary people that needed to be broken off. The Two of Wands also speaks again about a new beginning in work. Somebody's holding the World Wide Web, darling dear. I told you, $2.3 trillion is on the tableau between now and 2026. You better what? You better get your third eye on that bitch to find out where your share of the pie is. Co-create, darling dear, build. Some of you are going to be what? I heard exchanging a property, Airbnb. Some of you are designers. Get your designs online. Get your creativities out there. Ace of the deck. Someone from the past would like to come through, right? On the Five of Cups, blood, this don't look good. It don't look good. Hey, they want to come through. Look, I can't make it up. They want to come through. This is a high commander Decepticon. Someone whom you had to wash your face like David. This person wants to come through with a cup. I told you. The High Priestess, the Queen of Swords, and the Empress. They want to come through and approach that bitch or garçon in this season. The one who has what? Their third eye buffed up to a full-on shine. The one that's been through what? Many experiences, right? And you have the benefit of the experience. You've got the memory of an elephant here. You know how to bend the matrix. You've claimed dominion of yourself. You're taking care of your progeny. As I said, some of your progeny needs what? Counseling. They are going through it, the abandonment of the other parent. Also the money is bothering them as well. Some of you talk too much finance to your kids. You need to shut up. They didn't ask to come here. You invited them and they decided to what? Okay then. Stop making your financial woes your child's problem. They need to know about ABC 1, 2, 3, blood. Told you. Whomsoever. Listen. Where's the shit that I just had in my hand? This person from the past would love to come through. This is a one-night stand. They want to come through with the cup of opium. That rimmed cup. The cup that you know has been around the world and aye. Yes, baby. They want to come back through after you've washed your face like David, because wherever they went, it's not working out, blood. Two of Cups on its face, toxic situation, karmic cycle being repeated, blood on the dance floor. Well, oh well. They want to come through to slip you off your flip-flop for one night of love. Do you find that attractive? Continue to wash your face like David, darling dear. This person is a high command Decepticon narcissist. And whatever gift they're giving, they're going through it, darling dear. Because this person is looking at your pictures. They're looking at how the family setup was. They're looking at all of these things. Nothing like a bit of time. Time, as my mother always told me, is longer than a piece of rope. They've had the time to look back at what you brought to the table, darling dears. And what did they give you? Third-party situations. Chose many others over you. Talked about you behind your back, darling dear. Brought you back down to your face. This person is abusive, emotionally abusive, and they are missing you. They'd like to come and climb on your back, mate, like another monkey on your back, right? Notice this knight is in full-on armor, mate, right? Armor to hide their true feelings, skullduggerous to the core. Straight out of Slytherin to come and tell you whatever. You have the memory of an elephant, and you have to also understand today is a breakthrough day for you. What you've been focusing on, right? New levels, new devils. Don't be what? Complimented into F shit. Don't allow it. You know what you did to get where you are. Don't allow a bottom feeder, a simpleton of the spiritual short bus, to come and make a fool out of you. Continue with your tinky winky. This is not the time to be taking a bout of cognitive dissonance. Focus on your progeny's mental health today. Focus on your progeny's mental health today. Pentacale on its face, darling dears. Right, where are we going to go to next? And then I'm out of here. Because I've been here for what? 90 minutes. I've been here a long time. Listen, 156 in the chat. Namaste, big cats. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Share these messages with whomsoever you feel needs it. Any further messages? Right. What did I say, big cat? Breakthrough. Fortune favors the brave. And you are that bitch or garçon. In this season, we saw the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Empress of everything. This is about you, what? Some of you, as I said, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's been slow in building, but you've been making conscious efforts. Whatever you've been focused on is going to have multiple streams of income. Why is the Pentacles important? Because it brings you choice. Every day as the Queen of Swords, you must learn something new, darling dear. I've told you this many times. Knowledge is power. And power is power. Keep up at the back. And continue to what? Shut up, big cats. Pack it in. Button your lip. Move in silence. The 2 and the 7 goes to 9, the Virgo, the Hermit energy. This also speaks about what? New friendships coming towards you. Don't tell them everything. Need to know basis. And if they're too nosy, you tell them that you are now, what? Being promoted to the CEO of minding your own business. And they're hiring. Do they want to be directed to the website of minding your own business? Move in silence. North Node, miss it? North Node, you say. Go and check out where your North Node is, what house it lies in. These are your superpowers, darling dear. This is the you that you need to co-create on this Malkuth in order to what? Be on your divine path. Live in your truth. Once you're on your purpose, darling dears, live in your truth, the paycheck shows up. On that note, I drops me mics. Todd Love to Teesprings, where I have a plethora of paraphernalia that will surely titillate your fancy. Or take the hop, skip, and jump to the Patreon, darling dears, where you will have access to all the extended reads. If you require more in-depth personal read, please email me at frequencyphoenix555@gmail.com. Hey, Nicole Brown, I see you. Flower Child, I see you all. Had to look at the other screen to see it. Anyhow, and as I always say, don't get smoked. Don't smoke yourself. In my gingerbread man voice from Shrek. Yes, he's wearing a thong. Listen, let me get off of that. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Miss G. Cat, cat.